1968 at Spa-Francorchamps in Belgium. And yet when he crossed the line, Bruce McLaren didn't even know he'd won. A young Scottish driver named Jackie Stewart had been leading the field that day, and at the beginning of the last lap he seemed home and dry. But unknown to McLaren, who was battling it out with another driver for second place, Stewart had to make a sudden pit stop to take on more fuel. A mechanic from a rival team broke the good news to Bruce as he got out of his car at the end of the race. "It's about the nicest thing I've ever been told," he said. "I had won a Grand Prix with my name on the nose." It was to be his first and only World Championship Grand Prix win for McLaren. His last ever drive came just after midday on the 2nd of June in 1970 at Goodwood. He'd been testing his new M8D when the bodywork came adrift at speed. The car spun, left the track and hit a concrete bunker at 100 miles an hour. He died instantly. Back at the factory, everyone was gathered together and informed of the tragic news. They were told to take the next day off, but by 8 o'clock the next morning, everyone had turned up for work as usual. It was what Bruce would have expected, after all. That was the loyalty he commanded. 12 days later, Dan Gurney drove.